The Skullcandy Crusher 360 headphones. Are they really worth $300, or are they just adding another $150 to the price of the original Crusher wireless? I'm here to answer that question. Welcome everybody to another review, and let's get right into it. What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we are finally, and I mean finally, doing a review of the Skullcandy Crusher 360. All of you have been asking for it, and I finally got it for you right here. First of all, starting off with the design of these headphones. They are very, very similar to the original Crusher wireless. Before we go any further, if you really want me to do a comparison between these two, people have been already asking me for it on my Twitter and all of my videos. I'll definitely do that. Smash the like button if you want it, subscribe if you want it. I'll definitely do that. Anyways, getting back to the original review, the design, very nice. Again, very similar to the original Crusher wireless, but the build quality itself blows me out of the water. The original ones are mostly plastic. These are basically a hybrid between plastic and metal or aluminum. I'm not exactly sure. They feel premium in the hands. Metal here, metal here. I'm not sure what this must be some really high quality plastic because I can't really tell. It's just built so well. It's built like a tank, and it's a beautiful tank of headphones. I can probably try to break these, but I wouldn't really because the price tag of these things is pretty hefty. The quality of these is no joke. No questions asked. Getting back into the design of these headphones, I love, absolutely love, they got rid of the wire here. I'm glad they got rid of that. It was kind of annoying. I was kind of curious. It would have snapped at one point, but surprisingly with the other ones, it's lasted over the years. Plus one for that. Going into further about the comfort of these headphones. They are extremely comfortable. I don't know what Skullcandy did with the memory foam on these things, but it is so much better than the original. I'm going to be saying that quite a few times through this video, even though I'm going to make the comparison a completely separate review. People want to know the facts. Anyways, these things are extremely comfortable. The good thing about it is that the clamping force, I've noticed, isn't as strong as the original Crusher wireless, which is actually a very good thing. I can put them right on my head. They're extremely comfortable. Right out of the box, I have no problems. No problems at all. The top pressure up here is very good, very comfortable, straight through the whole headphone. It's amazing, and it's probably one of the most comfortable Skullcandy headphones I've probably had in a while, and I've said that about the original Crusher wireless. Again, these things are amazing. Let's keep going further. So let's go straight into the functionality of these headphones before even touching the sound quality or the bass impact feature. There is a simple on-off button right over here. These have the fastest pairing out of any headphones I have. Turn them on, connected, like that. It's amazing. They use Bluetooth 4.1, which has a really good range. I can go at least 100 feet from one side of my house to the other side without even dropping a single note. And that's really good because you don't want your headphones breaking up. If you're walking away from your phone too much, I always have my phone sitting right in my pocket, but all is good. Simple power on, power off. And right over here on the right ear cup, you get your simple volume up, volume down, play, pause, very simple controls. One thing to note, you can't actually access Google Assistant or Siri or anything like that. These headphones, you have to do it through your phone. It's kind of a disappointment how they've taken that out of these headphones. Again, the original Crusher wireless, you could do that, but you think they would leave that in a headphone that's worth $300, but they didn't do that. And I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, it's really not that big of a deal. I forgot to mention also on the bottom of the left, come on, damn it, focus. Camera doesn't want to focus. God damn. And on the bottom of the left ear cup is the charging port and everything good of that nature, including the auxiliary cord. If you do want to use these in wired mode, you do have to have them on, which is kind of a disappointment, but they have 29-hour battery life, which is pretty good, including rapid charge technology with 10 minutes equals 3 hours. So, I'm not complaining that much. Aside from technology aside and everything, these headphones sound fantastic. Before actually going into the sound quality again, I keep going back and forth, straight to the point. You realize there's no buttons besides these. Slide up and down for your bass control. You can see it's a simple swipe up and down, controls the bass. It's very simple, very easy. You get used to it fast. It's actually a no-brainer controlling the headphones. Really isn't. Getting into the actual sound quality of these headphones. Again, before touching the bass, I'd say they have that Skullcandy sound. If you use Skullcandy headphones, which most of you do who watch this channel, you completely understand what I mean. The vocals are pretty decent. The highs are crisp and clear. The bass is rather decent. It's punchy, but it's not insane because that's dedicated to the bass drivers in these things, which put out some really amazing low tones. The sound quality of itself is decent at best. I'm not rashing on Skullcandy. It's decent at best because where these headphones really do shine is that lower frequency thump. Great mids, great vocals, great bass and everything. But I felt like at times I could use a little bit more volume. If you have the volume all the way up and the bass all the way up from the haptic feedback drivers, ooh, it's not that loud. And I'm not rashing on Skullcandy for this. I'm just saying I could use a little bit more volume. Besides that, they're fine. I could use more volume with that. I'm a little disappointed, but besides that, they sound great, so we don't have too many complaints, I guess. But continuing on, the bass. Oh, the bass. When you engage those haptic feedback drivers, these things go off the charts. To be honest with you, they kind of get lower than my subwoofer I have back here in the corner. And the bass frequencies in this thing get really, really low. And to be more specific, 20 hertz for the bass driver alone. And that's really, really impressive, because when I listen to some rap music, I'm not that crazy on rap music. These things get low and these things get bumping. I can feel that vein in my neck sometimes moving. Might be a little weird, but it's insane. Absolutely insane. It's like you're taking these and adding 1,000. If you're not too concerned of how loud your music gets, I know most people like really loud music, but if you want a loud bass and loud and punchy, these are for you. But with some music, I feel like it's overpowering. Like, way too overpowering. Like, if you're listening to, I don't know, classical music like Jack Johnson, Coldplay, or Jason Mraz, or something like that, just don't even touch the bass slider whatsoever. It ruins the music. But if you want that pop, EDM, all that kind of stuff, crank it all the way up. That's what you want. That's what these things are meant to do. And just a quick side note, this right here is the driver inside of the original Skullcandy Crusher. I took them out of one of my broken pairs. Don't ask. That's kind of what's inside of here, but it's a little bit different. It has ferrofluid in here for the suspension and to keep everything locked and tight. It's, so that's what's inside of there. I haven't taken these apart. I don't plan to, because I can't even get inside of them, which is a good thing, but that's pretty much what's inside of there. I'll get a better clip of it somehow. It's amazing to know that tiny little driver can put out so much power. It's incredible. But sometimes it's hard to justify if $300 is really a good deal for a pair of headphones. The build quality by itself, I could say, is worth at least $150, but the sound quality is probably worth at least $50, so you're going about $200 there. But then the actual parts manufactured for the inside of this headphones kind of makes sense, because just to make this one little piece right here, metal, and metal can be expensive depending on what metals you use, including just the metal to chamfer the edges and all that kind of stuff in the headphones. When you're looking at it from a business perspective, it's an interesting investment. I wouldn't recommend it if you want the best headphone on planet Earth. No questions asked. Go for a Beats headphone. I'm kidding. That's a lie. Don't listen to Beats. Beats sound shit. Anyways, they are a fantastic headphone. That bass is bumping. You can feel the lowest of the low notes with these. I just have to admit it. These headphones are fantastic all around. They really are great. And before I close out, I almost completely forgot about this here hardshell case. It's much better than the original flimsy bag you get with the original Crushers. It's great. It opens up like a clamshell. You have a little pouch inside of here, which can come out. All your cables and good stuff. All is good. It comes with the aux cord and the charging cable. Premium materials. Premium case. Decent sound quality at best. Fantastic, fantastic low end for that haptic boom, 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 boom. It's a gimmick. But I love them. I'm not going to rash on them. I know I'm kind of am, but these things are amazing. Again, if you want to see a comparison between these two bad boys, let me know. These are more my way to go. I personally use these on the daily. I don't use these as much unless I really, really want to. These things are amazing. And you guys, I appreciate you coming by and checking out this video and all my other videos. If you want to see more Skullcandy videos, I'll have links on screen, basically on the end card. So, you guys, I really do appreciate you coming by and checking out this video and all the other videos. And thank you for your continued support. Until next time, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.